Hello. This video is a reflection on the second half of Muluc's Baker's Dozen. Muluc's Baker's Dozen are 13 days to reflect on how we create time. When we look at time in the way of most people as the passage between day and night, hours, minutes, months, years, we are losing the perspective on the awareness, how awareness evolved. Awareness evolved through experience, and time is how consciousness goes from one stage to another. Time is awareness transit, consciousness transit. When we transcend from one consciousness state into another consciousness state. And that passage is done through experience. So all our experiences are time, and we are experiencing constantly. That's part of the reflection we did at the beginning of this Baker's Dozen. When we look at rain as if we are the rain, and each drop of rain is one of our life experiences, how we harness it from our present, how we transform it, and how we transform the whole rain by transforming each drop. That's what we do. Each time you remember something, you are bringing that event to your present. You are recreating it. You are living it again. But you are not living it again as it was. You are living it again from your present. So if your present is different, the event changes. In that awareness, in that time mastery, when you forgive, you are transforming your past, and that transforms the possibilities on your future from your present. When you are thankful, and it's obvious that sometimes it's so difficult, even impossible, to be thankful to someone who hurt us or who have harmed us. But we can be thankful for the experience, from what we learned from the experience, on how we were transformed by the experience. And by being thankful, we are transforming the experience from our present. The same happens when we focus on our future, when we project our desires. We are transforming our present, our future, and our past. So that's part of the time mastery. Another part of it, it's the sulking practice. We will be opening a new group to practice online the mastery of time, and as we publish our first book on it. Okay, so this Baker's Dozen, Muluc's Baker's Dozen, this second half goes from 7 men, the king 7 men, to 13 imish, that it's today. 7 men is 7 eagle. 13 imish is 13 crocodile. 13 lotus is the sipactli. So the first half, from 1 to 7, is related to our individual experience of time, how we are time creators, how we live it. The second half is our collective experience, how we as individuals transform our own experience and share it with everything and everyone, and how we take also the experience from everything and everyone into our experience. We are creators of ourselves and co-creators, participants on the creation around us. We transform ourselves, and that creates an echo around us that transforms the world around us. That's part also from some of our masteries, the mastery of awareness, the mastery of love, the mastery of transformation, the mastery of perception. It's understanding ourselves as creators of our own self and co-creators of the world around us. So, these movements, 7 men. 7 men is the understanding of ourselves, not from our prejudices, not from our limits, not from our thoughts, our ideas of who we are, because we are so much more. We are the force that projects our thoughts. Our thoughts are only one of our expressions. As we change it, we change our expression. When those thoughts come from the essential, then our projection becomes more clear, more powerful, more impeccable. So, 7 men, 7 eagles is a new balance coming from a different perspective, seeing ourselves from the eyes of the Creator, from the unconditional love of the Creator who loves its creation and who gives itself to it. So we are that Creator, we are that force, we are that light, living an experience, having that experience here on earth. And we can look at ourselves as our self-creators, loving ourselves unconditionally and changing ourselves not from our prejudices but from our desires. The next movement, 8 Siv, or 8 Ashmak. It's the vulture, or as we call it, the sopilote. Ashmak is all our relations. 8 is our destiny, our solar destiny. The solar destiny is not the path that we have created by our self. 8 is the free path of the one who can transform itself. Because the true freedom is not the freedom to do, it's the freedom to be. When you can change your belief system, when you can come from a different perspective to create a different destiny. When the horizon, the infinite horizon, is your path. And in Siv is how we can transform freely all our relations, not only with the world around us, with each part of us, with our mind, with our emotions, with our life force, with our physical and energetical body, and with our essence, with our soul, with our spirit, with our will, and with our Nawal, with the Creator's force within us. Mhm. So, healing and sickness comes from how we relate. When we relate according to our essence, respecting the essence of the relationship, and according to the present form, a lot of time we take a relationship without understanding its evolution. You are evolving, you are changing all the time. The world around you changes all the time. Naturally, the relationship evolves. If you try to keep your relationship with your sons as if they were still 5 years old, that's not the best relationship. When you try to relate with your soulmate, with your friends, with your family, as they used to be, instead of coming from where you are now and who they are now, well, of course, that has a lot of distortions, and that creates sickness in the relationship. Our own relationship with the world, how we pollute the world, is how we pollute ourselves. How we deforest the world is how we deforest our inside. Healing is creating a new relationship from the essence, respecting the love, the light on that relationship, and abiding to its present form from that essence. The next movement, 9 Kavan, 9 earthquake, 9 realization, how we create our realities and how each reality transforms one another. Our emotions changing our body, our mind affecting our emotions, our life force, our body. Each part of us transforming another part, aligning, integrating. So, it's the understanding, the wisdom, because earthquake is the symbol of wisdom, the wisdom on how we create our own realities. Wisdom is not knowledge. Wisdom is how we transcend knowledge and experience. And wisdom is alive. It adjusts to the presence, to the present. It's something that we apply. It's like when you learn to cook. In the beginning, you follow recipes and ingredients. Then, as you become a master, you adjust flavors to your own sense, to your own feeling. It's that applied to your whole life. The next movement, 10 snab, 10 obsidian, 10 onyx. 10 is the understanding, the laws of our essence. Snab, the obsidian mirror, is the mirror where you can see the reflection of your essence. The image, the symbol of a snab, is a mirror with 4 parts, all connected. Your soul, your will, your spirit, and the Creator's essence within you. All expressing their desires so you can understand them. We have to understand that their desires are essential, so they are simple. The desire from experience, to have an experience, the desire to love, the desire to understand, in essence, how to love. That's not essential. You can adapt that. When you love someone, you can love her according to the relationship, according to the present, not in the way you think you want, in the way is better for your beloved and you, respecting her, respecting him, respecting yourself, understanding what's your present moment, the other one's present moment, but in essence, loving. The next movement, 11 Kawok, 11 Storm. Storm is the force, the will that push evolution, the evolution of our awareness. That evolution of our awareness is the evolution of our consciousness, that force, that fire in our hearts, the fire that enlightens our nervous system to communicate with the universe, to receive its messages and talk back. That evolution through the cycles, 11, in the understanding of the cycles of life, the cycles of human evolution, the Tzolk'in, the Hab, the 4 cycles of life to become complete. And the movement of yesterday, 12 Ahau, 12 Sun, is the experience of the artist, the Toltec, the one who recognizes itself as creator. You creating yourself with everything you do, with everything you eat, with each laughter, with each smile, when you cry, how you're creating yourself. But sharing it with the whole community, with your family, with the whole humanity, is understanding that you are sharing your experience with the world all the time, that you are connected with the collective consciousness and transforming it as you evolve, as you create yourself. And today's movement, 13 Imish, 13 Imosh, the crocodile, the lotus. 13, the cosmic force within you. You as the universal magic, as the universal creator power, expressing through yourself how it awakens your magic, how it awakens your connections to communicate in the distance, when you recognize that you can feel with your intuition, that you can communicate no matter the distance, how you can heal and be healed. You as a universe, creating yourself in your experience. Wonder about yourself and be wonder in yourself. Because in this universe, there has never been anyone like you. There will never be anyone like you. You are the only one creating this wonderful life experience. When you suffer, when you enjoy, when you laugh, when you cry, all the time, creating a wonderful experience, a unique experience that you are sharing with the universe, with us all. Enjoy. If you want to learn more, know more, follow us and like us so we can expand this YouTube channel. And visit our website to know more about all the teachings we are sharing, about our journeys, about when we will start traveling, when the traveling restrictions will low down, or when you can come and visit us. It's simplemente ser humano.mx. See you soon. Love. Goodbye.